everybody, so just wanted to make a quick video to give an explanation about the Chapter 4 lab activity that is coming up due next week. Just wanted to avoid some confusion and ask questions because this is your first video recorded activity that you will be submitting as a lab. So just to go over it, you can, for this one, you can interview a friend, you can interview a family member. I really encourage you guys to reach out to one another and use each other as partners because you'll be doing that in the upcoming midterm practicum anyway. But anyway, so that's just a friendly suggestion there. So let's just go over the instructions and I will give you show you an example. So you'll do a mock interview that's very similar to like your baseline. What I'm looking for in this particular interview is we're going to really hone in on the skill of questioning. I want you to serve as the interviewer here. You do a mock scenario. There's some suggestions in the lab forms, and I want to see you use the skills that you've learned, your attending behaviors, and particularly driving home and emphasizing the skill of questioning. Like I said, if you, I encourage you to use someone in the class, but if not, if you choose to use a friend or a family member, you do not necessarily have to switch roles and have them to interview you, because if they're not a part of the class, I'm not looking to see what their interviewing skills are like in their application of attending behaviors or the skill of questioning. I'm looking at you as the interviewer. So now once the interview is complete, I'm going to ask for you to, both of you to look at the video together and ask your client how they felt being the client. Ask for constructive criticism and really have, focus on your attending behaviors and your questioning skills. Now, if they're not a part of this class, you might have to kind of do a brief catch up to what attending behaviors is. And remember, that's think like 3 V's plus B. Now, also, once you do that, once you have your video and you have discussed it, you're going to complete the lab form. Now, when you're recording your video, here's some helpful hints for you. Now, just know that Moodle cannot handle video clips. Like you just can't save it from or upload it from a file in your desktop or whatever. You have to, it's best for it to be like a URL link. And what I like to do, and I tell students to do, go ahead and download the free Google Drive app on your phone, because most of you are going to be using your phones to record, or your iPads or whatever, to record your videos. So go ahead and have that there, and then upload your video to your Google Drive. From your Google Drive, you can share it as a link, and that will make it much easier. You can even upload it from YouTube. I've had students to do that. You have a free YouTube account as a student here. So whatever it takes, as long as it's a URL link. All right, so let's go and take a look at, I have an example of what I'm talking about here. Also, after the, hold on here, I want to pull it up. This is just kind of a mock of what I have done. Once you have that URL from your video, you're going to open up your Chapter 4 lab, and you're going to, right where it says here, insert, video link here. That's what you're going to do. Directly from YouTube or from your Google Drive, whatever. Also, just so you know, be sure to double check your hyperlink for your video to make sure that it works. You don't want any issues. I can only grade what is submitted, and so you want to make sure that you receive credit for your work. And it is. This is the correct video, and it is working. So that's good. All right, so just to make sure that you're going to put the name of the interviewer, and in this case, you will be the one completing the form and submitting it, but you're going to be discussing everything with your partner too. Here, what you're going to be doing is while you're watching the video and going over it, you're going to be writing down just like the first few words or key words of the questions that you ask. Then you're going to say whether it's an open question or a closed question. Make sure you do that for all of them. Because I missed one. I don't want you using my same questions. This is just an example here. So you use the O. This is the symbol, like for O, and then it's like that little copyright symbol for the closed questions. Then you're going to answer the 3 discussion questions that follow. And again, you will be discussing this with your partner and taking what they thought that you did, how they thought that you did, and what worked best for them into consideration with your responses. So that's really a brief overview of Chapter 4. It sounds like, Chapter 4 Lab, it sounds like a lot because it is a video recorded activity, and I know that's not always something common that you would do in most classes. I also want to remind you to please sign up. Go ahead and sign up for the midterm practicum. Remember, you're going to have a partner for this, and it'll be a partner from our class. So go ahead and start looking at that so we can prepare and get ready. I've posted some tips because it's hard to believe that midterms are coming, but they really are. So I hope this video has been helpful for you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Y'all have a great week.